Okay, so hello. Finally got this working. And are we good on audio exit?
I don't know yet. Give me a sec. I am a bit delayed. Stream's taking a bit to load on mine. Let me pause this other guy's. Come on, Twitch. Twitch is being faster. Failed to load video. So it's probably just my end. Give it a sec. It might not load because it's taking a lot to show that. You're using all our bandwidth. No. Anyone has issues?
Hello, hello, hello. We are having some issues with previewing the video in Twitch because of our bandwidth usage. So if anybody is having issues viewing or hearing the stream, please let us know. So we are going to go ahead and start our game up. And we're going to go ahead and start from the beginning. We're going to go ahead and do Origins. My plan is to play through all of Dragon Age Origins, most of the relevant DLC to the storyline I'm going to choose, and then go ahead and do Awakening and into Dragon Age 2 in preparation for Inquisition coming out. Dragon Age Origin is my favorite game. And so I'm really, really excited to be able to do this playthrough because I actually haven't played this game in several years.
The
And
Chantry teaches us
there we
that it
go.
is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. they became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. And we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. May even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, so this is going to be actually my first time playing this through on the PC and playing it with mods. I originally had only played this on 360, so this will be a little bit different for me. So let's see, I'm going to go with female. Race, we could do human, elf, or dwarf. Just because I already kind of know what playthrough I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and do human. And then we have classes as, let's say, human noble. We can do a mage, or we can do a rogue human noble. So warrior, mage, or rogue. I'm going to go ahead and go the rogue option, which the only background story you can pick for that one is human noble. But that'll be fine.
Greetings.
So, how do you think she should look, guys? I dislike making really ugly characters, but okay, human tard. That's very helpful, Cinnabrite. Let's see. Well, oh, she can have a green blush. That's so attractive. Yeah, let's go ahead and just play a little bit here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But yeah, we'll make her have a whore mouth. And that's pretty good. And yeah, we'll have whore eyes as well. We can do tattoos. Super butch. We could go for super butch if you so desire that, Cinnabrite. I'm not big on the tattoos. Or the tattoo. I guess color and intensity really wouldn't matter. Skin tone I find okay. Complexion, meh, it's okay like it is. Hair, we'll go ahead and change up a little bit. I didn't add anything in for different hair options. This is slightly modded though. Aw, I love Ghoulie too. Thank you, Cinnabright. Let's go ahead and do. I don't know about the braid things. I kind of like that, just like the slightly tousled Uma Thurman. But we'll go ahead and do this one. And I don't think red hair goes great with her complexion. Let's go ahead and go. We could do white hair. Yeah, we'll do that. And eyebrows. Jesus.
Yeah, my brows.
Okay, have fun, Cinnabright. And this will be recorded so you can check it later if you so desired. And also this is going to go up on YouTube as well in 15-minute intervals. So, yeah, we'll do light-ish eyebrows. Eyes, that looks freaky as fuck. We'll go... that's okay. Eye size... yeah, let's... oh god, that's derpy. That we'll just leave it there. Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. Can anybody really tell a difference there? I think that's blue-ish something. Brow depth. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll make her look extremely sad all of the time. Yeah, she looks miserable. And yeah, we'll make her have a tiny nose. She has had a nose job. That didn't turn out all that well. So has anybody else in here played through this game before? Oh, no, we aren't gonna go with that. We'll do that. Okay, so tiny ass nose, huge eyes. She looks so sad. I think she needs a huge whore mouth. That's what I'm thinking. Oh God. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, that's okay. That's a pretty good whore mouth. Cheekbones. Oh no. We'll leave all that alone. Neck and ears. You can't see her ears anyway, so that's okay. Portrait. Oh God, I don't know if I like the eyes. I might change the eyes. Or maybe it's the brow that's bothering me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that would be it. That's a little better. I still don't like the area between her eyes, but fuck it, it's good enough. So, names. First name to pop up in the stream is the one we are going to go with. Names. Names. First name in the stream.
I don't think there's anyone else in here right now.
Okay, so we are going to have Bitch Wanker, or no, Butch Wanker? Really? Jesus. It's not letting me delete it. Okay. Butch Wank. That won't let me do the ER. I can do the E, but not the R. So I think Butch Wank, Kuzland is going to have to be it. So there we go. The Adventures of Bushwank.
Da-da-da-da.
Dun, da, da, da. Okay, so she's rogue. We're going to go ahead and do a little cunning, a little more dexterity. I like willpower personally. Um, eh. So that's mainly just for spell casting. For warriors and rogues, grants more stamina. Yeah, which I like. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm probably gonna go more the... Oh, I like coercion, but I also like stealing, so we're gonna do stealing. Stealing is very important. So then we have... Oh, I do like going below the belt, so that's what we're gonna do. And opening locks and spotting traps, but particularly dexterous hands and a steady grip give the character bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. I like that. Okay. Difficulty, I'm gonna go ahead and do normal on this one, just because I'm not too used to the combat style for PC since I had originally played this on 360. I think I'd actually done casual on 360 too through most of my playthroughs. I've played through this about 5 or 6 times now with different storylines.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Since your brother is leading our forces south, and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Oh, sweet. So, house party. Yeah, do I have to clean up after the party?
Remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Teyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Yeah.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't really feel like, doing
Do you
that.
hear that, Duncan? My daughter is not interested. So unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription...
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Plus it's streaming dragon.
Yeah, I'll take care
In
of
the
it.
meantime,
Just don't interrupt my
find
party.
Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Who is Fergus?
Upstairs
Where
in
is
his
Fergus?
chambers, no doubt.
Oh, brother.
Spent some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, so lots and lots and lots of codex and quests. This is the Ultimate Edition of Dragon Age as well, so this does have all the DLC. But let's go exploring. And the spacebar key in this game is set for pausing the game,
Good evening, my lady.
which I'm used to that being a key for oh, there we go, right click. Used to that being a key for jump. So if you just see me pausing it randomly while I'm walking, it's because I feel like jumping. That's really all that means there. So let's explore the castle.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Yeah, taking a
well,
break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Um.
No, my lady, of course not.
Yeah, so.
Yes, my lady. Thank
Do your
you,
shit.
my lady.
Because I totally wanted to use this for my party room.
As you say.
Key, even though I'm a rogue and I know how to pick locks. Anyway.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Okay. So we know it's this way, I'm not quite sure where. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that for now. Kitchen? I'm assuming the kitchen's gonna be by the dining hall. But, maybe here?
Good evening, my lady.
Guess you have to go around this way. It's been long enough that I don't know the maps.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. If I locked it any tighter, we couldn't get in.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way. I shall do it.
delicious flour, I'm sure.
Oh, look at that mess.
Doggy
How
loves
did he
bread.
even get in here?
I love that nub.
That's the single ugliest dog I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking ugly, dog.
You should name him Tom Cruise.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you?
Yeah.
No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits. He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
So, let it begin. The Adventures of Butch Wank and Tom Cruise. Okay, so combat basics.
And quickly.
Yeah, let's rats. I'm gonna zoom out. I don't know if I like this.
Best be wary. It is the gun.
Good lord, where were they hiding? Why are they swarming?
John,
Jesus.
It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. The hound must have chased them in through their holes.
I love how
Looks
we're
like he
covered
wasn't
in rat
bad
blood
either
right now.
after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is.
All the
As soon
way
as
off
you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
in the Kakari
I'm
Wilds.
prepared for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
So I'm sure rather than hanging out at, like Ostagar or, just Lothering or anywhere near there, yeah, they were over here. Makes perfect sense. Oh, there's a bag that's glowing, which probably means good things, right? And it's pretty much my policy to just loot every fucking thing I can in this game.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
What? Really?
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay. So, onward and forward. Oh. I can pick a lock, I can pick a lock. I'm looting shit, 'cause I can. This makes total sense, like ransacking my own house. I don't know, that's kind of like what I used to do whenever I was a kid for an allowance. Because I didn't have like official allowance whenever I was a kid. So I was just like, hey, Mom, if I find like money lying around the house or in the couch or just wherever, I'm just going to take it and that'll be my allowance. Okay, so we have gone all the way around.
I shall do it.
Nothing really interesting in here. Big pile of crap because apparently this castle doesn't have any areas for storage.
Good evening, my lady.
Good evening. More unsecured storage areas. Yeah, I didn't realize that the Extra Life 24-hour stream thing was today, so that's probably going to cut back on how many people are coming in.
Good evening, my lady.
Which we could set this up for donations for Extra Life if we wanted to. I'd be fine with that. If you wanted to be in charge of that exit. Okay, never mind.
Waited too long.
Okay, never mind then.
Next year.
Next year.
We donated.
Yes, we donated.
Replayability.
Very well.
Oh, more looting. Yay. Because you can never have too many maces. And fancy bases. I guess if it's a fancy base, it would then be considered a vase. I already went that way.
Good evening, my lady. Good evening, my lady.
Okay, you're a talkative one.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson. Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects. Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern. Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady. A pity you don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence. The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won. Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event. The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain, just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Oh, so the Orlesian thing wasn't that long ago.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distractions.
Smart mouth hooligans like me, apparently.
Apparently, I just talk to myself.
Okay, so new codex, new geography stuff, anything to loot. And sometimes you can get stuff from piles of books, so... Nope, nothing. Nada. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and do this thing.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yeah, that's
You've
good.
always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet, either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh.
And this is my lady-in-waiting.
Redheads.
Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
It doesn't get me any more grandchildren. Aware that my husband and son are about to ride off to battle and perhaps never return? Quite.
Yep, so I should get with the baby making.
Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Yep. Hey! Cat Commando. And have I already come through here? Why was this locked if there's nothing in it? Jesus. Was there anything else back that way? Yeah, there's some stuff. Hey everybody who just got in here. We are going through the human noble backstory right now. And lots of keys are required for this. Apparently. Their bathtubs always freak me out in this. That just looks really shitty. Yeah, that one's locked. So absolutely nothing over here. Glad I took time out of my day to go look at all this. And I can't remember if I checked that one. Yep, I did. Testing! Yes, I stayed up until like 3 in the morning testing, Twisted. Thanks for joining. It's a really good game. This is actually my favorite game ever. So I know I'm supposed to find my brother, and I'm not exactly sure where my brother is. Yeah. Okay, so we got the main hall, guard, study, my room. Ah, there we go. So that's where we want to go, and we're all the fucking way over here. I didn't remember the castle being this big, honestly. So you can't get through there. And that's going to take us back to that other thing, so we don't want to go that way either. Okay, so we can't go that way either. And then we got the Chantry, which we don't want to go there. Okay, so I need to be, it was in that thing that's locked. How am I supposed to get in there if it's locked? Yeah, I'm gonna go back in here.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Yeah, his door is locked.
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
Okay.
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Yeah, I swear, my very best.
You're Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Oh, we're just gonna assume that everything is gonna be fine. And then it will. Nothing bad ever happens.
So the voice actor for Queen Anora was favoriting our tweets for this.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was kind of surprised. I was like, what the fuck?
Very, very awesome. Okay, so back over here where we were. I could have sworn this was locked. No, it wasn't. I just walked in the room and just
really going to be a war
completely missed it, apparently.
Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Yep, maintain eye contact while they kiss. That's not gonna be
I wish you could
weird
come.
at all.
It'll be tiring killing all those Darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus?
God.
Say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench
Yes.
is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Yeah.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay, lots of stuff to do. Oh, it isn't going to put me in bed, is it? Nah, there was something else I wanted to do. Someone. It's okay. Yeah, the City Elf origin is different. I actually just played through that one for the first time yesterday testing this.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Out of all the backstories, I think this one is my favorite, though. So I'm naked. So I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to go ahead and not fight naked. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go heavy, so I'm going to go ahead and take the mace, I think. No, I don't have the required strength, so never mind, a dagger it is. And I'm used to being able to just click on it and it go on, but meh. Okay, so we just got the two.
You a new one.
It shall
You'll
be done.
bleed for this.
It is begun. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Okay.
As you say.
Okay. So the house is being ransacked. I wonder who could be in charge of that, you know?
I shall do it.
Having the dog really does help with this, though. I'm probably going to do melee rogue. I just enjoy the gameplay with it better.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields?
Those aren't
These
just
are Hal's
boobs.
men.
Those are
Why
mommy
would they attack
boobs.
us? You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. I most certainly will not. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Yep, let's do this, mama. Can she handle the mace? Huh, I forgot that he could have stuff equipped. Yes, she can handle a mace. That's awesome. And I don't think I haven't leveled yet, so nothing else to do there, but we will loot everybody. Okay.
Steal all the things.
Yeah, steal all the things.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Yeah, this is pretty fucked up.
How he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Can we loot their bodies? Nope.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Was it just me, or they didn't have that locked up, but the deep mushroom was? Yes, store your mushrooms with caution.
Very well.
I'll cut you down! Where is everyone else?
Don't give them the ability to guide my hand! We will not be defeated!
It shall be done.
Now we can battle!
And I'm actually taking a bit of damage. If I take much more, I will probably heal, but it looks like I'll be okay. Conservation is key, right?
I shall do it.
I love how they were all carrying money with them. I don't know, you think that they'd have somewhere else to keep that other than in battle or while they're storming a castle?
Oh dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
Aww.
If she hadn't come to me.
It is begun.
If she hadn't been here.
Yeah, she would have been fine. All our fault. Totally. Let's feel bad about it while we kill things.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Merchant hanging out in the middle of the enemy castle while you're storming it. I'm sure that, I mean, they're always willing to make a profit.
The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
Sure.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon
Enchantment! At least we got some shields now, that'll help. Oh, and I got stuff for dual wielding whenever I unlock it. And can she carry the shield with the mace? I think she can. She can. We're good.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Okay, thanks for announcing that.
Yes, my lady! Here they come!
Oh, that sucks, Twisted. What game are you downloading?
More enemies ahead!
As you say, it shall be done.
And back! Watch out!
Very well.
Get out of my...
It is begun.
I'm too busy looting to fight. I'll let you guys handle it. Oh, did that one dude I persuaded die already? I don't feel too bad about it.
It is begun.
How can I use below the belt on a dog? Questions. Okay, we're good. Oh, he survived. Don't feel too bad now. Is he in my party, though? No. Just a random NPC.
As you say. Very well. Come and face me if you dare. Very well.
You're dead!
To battle.
Away with you. We will not be defeated. You did well, my dear.
I really don't like that top view. For whatever reason, I guess I'm just not used to it. But meh. It'll come in easier, I guess, whenever I'm sneaking around and stuff later.
Very well.
Oh, cool stuff in the rubble. Glad I decided to stop and search that. So all the lazy fuckers who weren't doing their jobs before, look at what happened to them. See, this is all just supposed to be teaching you a life lesson. Oh, Jesus. So we got a mage? That actually went a lot better than expected.
It is begun.
Corner and slaughter. For the good of all.
We will not be defeated.
Yes, kill the goddamn mage. It's like, it's way smarter. I mean, if it can do AoE, just kill it first. But nobody else is gonna think to loot the corpses. Good job, guys.
Man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can.
You leave that job up to
Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants'
I do
exit
love
in the larder.
the blood splatter in this game.
Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
Everybody constantly bathed in blood. I think there is an option to turn it off, but why would you ever want to? It's beautiful. Everybody is a work of art after every battle. It's exactly my sentiment.
It's like a poet painting.
And nothing else over here.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Very well.
Gotta love that stun.
This is for my Oren. We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
Okay, so we need to go. Where is it? That's our room, dining room. Okay, to the pantry, which we need to go back the other way. But yeah, we can't go that way anyway. It's fine.
It shall be done.
Battle! We fight!
It is begun.
Get out of my way!
Ooh, I'm stunned.
How will he pay for what he's done? I will kill them all myself.
With all the NPCs and everything, though, I am not taking that much damage at all. I know whenever I played through the City Elf backstory yesterday, I had to use tons of like lighter health poultices.
Quickly, we must fight.
Okay. We are all good. Ah, they all died anyway. Sad, sad day. The horror! They left the bread, though. Ah. I think we have to go through here. Yeah. Oh, Nan's dead. Ooh, and Dad doesn't look too good.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. Duncan, found me. Brought me here.
And left you lying in your own blood? We must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Denial.
My darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Yeah.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Don't really have much of a choice.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you...
Yeah, exactly.
Sure?
Our daughter will not
always
die
the
of Hal's
opportunist.
treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
Like, you're perfectly healthy. There's no reason.
So sorry it's come to this, my love.
No, fuck it, I'm gonna
We had
die.
a good life, and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup.
It looks like
Warn your brother.
he's revving her butt.
Know that we love you both.
There's no reason for her to stay.
You
Like,
do us
this
proud.
always
Broken
pissed
through
me
the
off.
gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
But there's nothing you can do to get her to come with you.
He's as good as dead, Jim.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Yeah, so stabby stabby, stay happy.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Farewell, my king.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Aw, so I can't take my puppy with me.
Oh, you can't take Tom Cruise with you?
Yeah, Tom Cruise has to stay behind. Fuck Tom Cruise.
Hale, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am. How do you know that? Because you just saw me over there?
I haven't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Yeah, we'll learn
Used
some
to be a
history.
fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Yeah.
Good luck to you then.
So what do we got?
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you. As you wish.
I tried. Might as well use these skills. I got them.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business. How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. Very well.
You know what? Let's see if we can meet him.
You approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know? Oh, I didn't know. Hold on, I'll get him.
Bowling rank.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I?
Okay, so the king likes my tits.
Goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet? The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Cailan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. Then simply pray.
Oh, Elcian! Now I know who you are! I, for one, am already following. I know this.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin
Yay!
and poisonous.
Anatomy lesson. I love all the free shit you get, and I have tried forever to get one of these guys to shoot me. I wanted to be involved with a horrific archery accident, but it never works out.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. A short friend here, for instance, is something called...
Okay, where else? Where else?
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korcari Wilds until he gives the word. The Korcari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds. Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk. Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know you could talk to him with the city elf. I just did the backstory and then stopped there. Like, I got to Ostagar, then quit. Because I was just doing, like, a test. And I accidentally played till 3 in the morning. Aww. Okay.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be the king's
Or was it? Oh, this thing.
Someone! He calls.
E. Like, the first time I played through this game, I got to Ostagar and I was like, I still don't know what to think of it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to keep on playing, if this is just going to be a straight up fighting game. Like, I'm getting kind of bored with it. I'm not sure what else I want to do with it. I couldn't remember what was everywhere around here. I actually don't even remember this
My
thing.
faith sustains me. I shall not fear it. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves.
I think I didn't know if I wanted to play it or not, honestly, until I met Alistair. And then we got...
But the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and
Yeah. And that's a pretty wicked backstory, too, with the city elf. Where is it? There it is.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. You're not the first woman to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me.
Yeah, how
there
could
have
you
never
forget
been
that?
Many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yeah, I've done it different ways before, with going to the map. I think the first time I played through, I went through Red Cliff first, and then stopped towards the end of that, and then did the circle, and that kicked my ass. Okay, so tactics. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and set some. And it's going to take me a little bit to get used to this. I'm used to it having, there we go. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. What do we have as far as equipment, though? Because I know I've gotten some new stuff, and I haven't leveled yet, seriously. Oh well. I do have lots of cool stuff I could sell, but meh. I might get some different armor. I think some of the larger decisions I will go ahead and ask in stream and see if anybody has suggestions on what they would like to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna run around here. It's gonna be pointless. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle.
Yeah, you look like
to my duties, or I'll get the switch.
You're really busy.
Did you need something?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. Your face could be decorating some darkspawn.
Oh, Jesus.
Spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. Oh, I'll watch your back.
Oh.
That's me. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Let's see.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Really?
That course of action is inadvisable.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned.
Yeah, butchwank.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with. Watch over your charges, Alistair.
Okay. And yeah, the Tranquil always made me like really uneasy. Like the first backstory that I did was the Circle Mage. So yeah. That's a pretty good backstory too.
Elf, what's your name? It's Pick, sir. Go tell Tern Loghain that the Wolf is ready to begin scouting. Send word if we find anything amiss. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tern, I hope. Tern Loghain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Yep, you look like you're going hunting, standing there. I was trying to remember where the guy is. Yeah, the quartermaster. Okay. Might as well get some armor and stuff before I go out there, right?
Well met.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself.
Okay.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
I don't even have the strength to wear that. Or the money to buy it. So, what else you got?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Well, let me know what you'd like.
Okay, so right now, what do I have? Just rough leather. Okay.
Hello again.
I don't like the way the menu works.
Perhaps?
Maybe I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
Let me know what you'd like.
So we could do some cured leather, studded. Okay, so I have rough. I'm gonna go ahead and go with armor first. Can't afford it. So I will. Yeah, I can't afford anything. I'll go ahead and save my money. Not like I could spend it here anyway. What's everybody else carrying? Alistair's good. He's good. He doesn't have any arrows. Good job, buddy. So yeah, we'll need to get him arrows, or fuck it, let's just get him a melee weapon. So we don't have to go buy fucking arrows for him. You're a dumbass. And then jewelry is okay. Is that a double? Yeah, it's two-handed, so he doesn't need a shield. And I think we are good to go. So, where is it? Is it over there? And one of the cool things about playing through with the human noble backstory is that you get your Malbari at the beginning. You don't have to like do the quest at Ostagar to get the Malbari. Okay. Shows you how much I use archers.
The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Yeah, this is like playthrough number 5 or 6. Yeah, I could have sold some stuff. That was a good point. Oh well, fuck it. I'm gonna go scavenge and then sell a fuck ton of shit. Ew, it's kind of freezing up on me. If I remember, there's something over here. Yeah. And actually, I should probably do tactics for everybody else, right? It looks like it's lost his. Okay, so there we go. That one's fine. Him. We'll do Scrapper. And we'll do. Fuck it. We'll go all Scrapper.
Say your prayers. Dead yet?
And those sound effects are really loud too, so I'm actually gonna turn those down. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay.
As you say, I shall do it.
Okay. Oh, that... Is he already dead? I thought that there was a thing that you could do with the... Okay. So we might be farther out. There's more people. Over where? Okay.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
That deer looks delicious, by the way.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Desiccated venison.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. I know there are a couple of, like, different things that you can do while you're in the wilds. Like, I know you can summon some weird thing. I've only done that once. I'll try and do it. Yeah, thanks for warning us about the Darkspawn there, Alistair. Good job.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Those sound effects are still really, really loud. So I'm gonna mess with those a little bit more. There. Okay. And oh yeah, you could do something with
Something going on?
the death root.
Look
I can't
there.
remember what though.
Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Just a little bit.
Kill all the Darkspawn.
Kill the Darkspawn.
Rape the Darkspawn. Have intercourse with the Darkspawn.
Yeah, that's right. The poisons.
Lost likes to have sex with Darkspawn.
No.
Yes.
As you say.
Stop running away, you bitch. Oh, nice. I even have like a proficiency at stopping traps. I just didn't see it.
Now we do battle.
I shall do it.
Now you fall.
Quit stunning me, you bastards. Yeah. It was a trap. Should have known.
Missed.
I shall do it.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
It shall be done.
Still not doing too bad, all things considered, though, I think. It's a trap!
It's a bat.
Slow.
No, you first.
I need
I
you.
tried to be polite.
Right to the face!
Serves me right for not paying attention.
Yeah. That's how I feel right now. At least they like to carry money
It's
too.
begun.
I don't really know why. I never could understand that. And let's see. Oh, level up. There we go. You are correct, sir. Let's increase my strength so I can at least try and get some better armor. And what? Constitution for health. That sounds good. And, ooh. There are things. I like coercion. Oh, but I only have the 1 point to spend. So... and we'll go with coercion. And I do like stealth. Yep, dual weapon. All the way. Can actually put... oh. Yeah, we'll do the sweep. I love the sweep. How do I change that up, though? Like... let's see. Okay. So it's already there. Cool. Why can't I go into the bushes? With 3 guys. It won't be awkward at all. Yes, I should now. Thank you for reminding me. I have my name for a reason. So we will get rid of the shield. Fuck the shield. And I guess dagger, because I don't have any other swords. Yep. Double dagger. And I think actually, no, Jory's is a two-handed. I think the other guy that I equipped with a mace, though, yeah, we can go ahead and make him an archer now. Since you said that it should work. Let's see, two-handed, tier 2, 6.60. Two-handed, tier 1. Yeah, so that one's just a little bit better. Okay, and arrows, you said he shouldn't need them as long as he's just shooting basic arrows, right? So we will do it that way, and we'll go ahead and change his tactics. So Davith is now an archer. Cool. And why am I trying to fight? What's going on? I'm just trying to pick a flower. God damn it.
It shall be done.
Yes, I'm
shall do it.
Trying to loot
Very
plot.
well.
Oh, I guess it's because Darkspawn are near. Okay, gotcha.
On it.
Right away.
So no picking flowers while the Darkspawn are within 500 feet. Got it.
Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. As you say.
Aw, they knocked me down.
It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done. Is begun.
This is not going as well as I'd hoped.
It shall be done.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to have another health poultice. Thing.
Push them back!
Very well.
Stop knocking. Oh, god damn it, really? So you need a health poultice as well. And I hope you actually get to take yours. Whenever he says it's a gusher, it makes me think of like fruit gushers. Okay. I lived somehow. Even though I died. It's all good. That was fucking awful.
As you say.
And there's something in here. There we go. Cutscene.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Alien intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. Why so petulant? You wish to know who removed your papers? 'Twas my mother who did the deed. Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Everything about Morrigan seems convenient.
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful? Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all...
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you are here. Come, see for yourself. As you wish, and I shall watch. Should you change your mind, I can take you to her later.
Yep, I just wanted to run around a little bit more. Because is there something up here? Apparently not. Nope. And I don't know if Alistair has taunt yet or not. It does say you can click on that though. Nothing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. No, he doesn't have it yet. He doesn't even have the tree started for it yet. Yeah, I think there's a cache somewhere too. I don't remember where. I don't see anything. Maybe. Bad camera angles. Oh god. Oh god. I'm claustrophobic. Fuck it, it's not worth it. Da-da-da-dum. And I'm playing this